Hello everyone and welcome to some sort of special episode. Today I will present you one part of the private chat podcast I was participating in a few days ago. So big thanks again to Mr. Gamers Views, Orkbit, Hamster Wheel and Dodgy of course for letting me participate as a sort of special guest. I guess if you are familiar with my channel you probably know what the podcast is about and you probably have seen it already. This will be basically the part where I was the guest, and it's around 20-30 minutes long, so if you want you can check that out. But I would also highly recommend you to watch the whole thing. There were a lot of guests as well, like Super Soka and Dungeon J, Dr. Nomad, and they talked about a lot of interesting things that are currently going on in the private server scene. So I think if you are interested in content from this channel, then this is definitely the place for you to go as well. So I have the links in the description. Check out Mr. Gamers Reviews channel for that. And again, I was a bit nervous, but all in all it was a fantastic experience, and maybe I can join in anytime soon again. Would be amazing. So yeah, but for now this is it. This will be just the short part of the video for today, and yeah, I wish you very happy holidays. I hope you have a fantastic time with your family and friends. And until next time, guys, stay awesome and bye.
Guys, this is Muffin Man. T_T, I guess, is the name he puts on YouTube. I don't know how you just call you Muffin Man, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Perfect. He's got
a
beautiful mustache. Why does everyone got such a great facial hair? So we are going to talk to him because he does a lot of WoW Awakening videos. And such, and he also does quite a lot of stuff. But
he also does my new favourite series, that Private Server Digest. That is simply amazing.
Thank you very much. That's very nice.
It is amazing.
Really great. Seal of approval.
It is absolutely. If you've not watched it, everyone, just go and watch. Just go and watch it straight after this. Go and watch it.
I'm humbled. Thank you very much.
You can just close the stream and go watch it. There's nothing here that's
shut off this boring stream. Go watch it.
Okay, so we do talk about WoW Awakening every podcast, it seems, but they do have a bit of news. So so since the last time, I believe, I don't know if I spoke about it. So Dodgy's issue was obviously with the respecs being hideously expensive. They've now implemented dynamic cost respecs, which is the same as in retail. Or actually, probably not retail now. Probably Wrath of Lich King. And they've also implemented single spell respecs, which is cool.
Yeah, that's really amazing. Yeah.
So I know a lot more than most people, but I'm not going to spill the beans. But I know that on the 24th, Christmas Eve, I believe they're giving every active account 3 beta keys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, which would be good. And I have retired from streaming WoW Awakening due to the fact that they give out that the beta key thing, and it's really pissed me off to a point where I'm not going to stream it for a while, until probably till after Christmas.
Now you said that. Now that I didn't know they were doing that. Somebody sent me a message on Facebook asking to buy a key off me. I was thinking, I don't have it. I said to her, I haven't got any keys. They went, yeah, but you're getting them. I was like, am I? Now that's where they're coming from.
Yep. So
the spam is too much.
It's I mean, have you Orkbit, Hamster, Dodgy touched it since I gave you the key? Obviously, most of you made a video about it. Have you been on since? I mean, they've just completed class masking as well. So things like basically the spells weren't interacting with each other. So druid spells weren't. So let's, for example, clear casting, which is a druid spell, am I right? Was not interacting with mage abilities. And they've done a huge update, so now everything kind of merges together, but not in an overpowered way.
What about combo points? Is that working now?
Yes, so combo points actually, weirdly enough, interacted with overpower, which was strange. So you build up Sinister Strike, and then you overpower, but I always thought it was pointless, because you don't get a stronger overpower, you just lose your combo points. Yeah. That's right, isn't it, Muffin Man?
Yeah, that's completely right. Yeah, I think it still is even the case for this. Like, I'm not too sure. It must be something about the mechanics that actually is quite bugged out. But yeah, it does not more damage, but you can actually use overpower from generating combo points. It's quite weird that way. Yeah.
So instead of is it parry with overpower Mara?
Dodging, like
dodge,
if you dodge, and I think like if a warrior does an attack and it gets dodged, then basically you like an invisible combination point of some sort gets created on the target, and I think that's the reason for that basically here.
So yeah, as I was saying, so you said you have played it since Dodgy at all, or
yeah, not very much. I did log in. I did get the different version of the patch because I logged in to get a little bit of footage for my end of year video, and then I realised that my patch was out of date. So I got the new patch. Only went in for a very small amount of time. And realised everything had changed. I thought, so yeah, I have logged in, but I haven't really played it. Have they fixed the rage at all? Because rage wasn't working at all properly. Oh, it has been. So it is viable to pick like prop actual abilities now. Because last time I did that, I was like, oh.
It was a short bug, and they fixed it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was pretty broken. Yeah, you're right.
Literally, rage did not work. That was just the worst.
That's right. It did not work at all. So, but yeah, at least they're fixing it. And I did say in my video that I still think it was a well-made server. But the things I didn't like it are well documented, so I don't need to go over that again. But yeah, that's why I still gave it 2 awards at the end of the day, saying it was the best idea and best bit of coding. So
it is pretty damn clever. I mean, I get comments
really
every day.
amazing.
Every day with like people like, oh, I'd make this and that. I think when it does launch, it's going to be a huge player. Like if everything they do is correct, like with removing like the cash shop and stuff like that. If they do it right, I think it really can. It hits another niche.
Exactly.
For me, I played every expansion from vanilla, and I've been through the content drought. So I get to the end of vanilla, and I'm fucking sitting there with just. Obviously, I never really did Nax, but I mean, in TBC, there was a huge drought, and then the drought just got bigger and bigger. So you kind of get sick of these expansions by the end of it.
Yeah.
So you're like in Wrath, and you're like, fuck, man, when the hell is Cataclysm coming out? I fucking hate ICC. But then you look back on it and you go, yeah, it's sick, but it's for me, I like the custom stuff. I like custom stuff when it's done well, and I think this is a great example of it. The art, that the guy who does the art is unbelievable. Like some of the stuff he makes is
amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And sorry.
No, go for it. It's you.
Well, the thing is with like normal classic servers or like other expansions, like as years go by, they get more and more redundant. Like they will always be played and they will always be exciting and fun after a while. But I think like custom servers are really something new, something exciting, and that's what also makes them special. I mean, if you think about WoW Awakening, like the first thing that comes to mind is like classless RAM, but they have so much other stuff like a bounty hunter system where you actually can tag people for like getting killed and you get gold for that, or like the whole open world PvP. If you die, you drop your loot. There's like so much other stuff. I think it's quite amazing. Like it's a very creative team, and I'm looking very much forward to like what they have in plan.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone on record to say that I hate the hardcore server, which is currently what they're at. Actually, I think they're on medium core or something, because they're making 3 realms. I think it's softcore, medium core, and hardcore.
I think so, yeah.
So I absolutely hate the fact that I get ganked when I stream it. Like, nothing infuriates me more, because I'm there and I've got my gear, and then some prick just comes up like, ha ha, kills me, and I lose all my gear, and then I'm like, well, let's just go to bed.
I've just gone onto WoW servers, and I've just checked to see what comments people are just putting on our because I posted obviously this stream. It says this page is temporarily in read-only mode due to heavy traffic. I've never seen that before.
What?
I've never seen that before. This page is temporarily in read mode only due to heavy
Muffin
traffic.
Man hype.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe we're on the front page of Reddit.
We must be.
By the way,
It's the mustache. Yeah.
Do you know if they are still planning on doing when they launch the open beta, doing like 2 weeks of like free level 60 PvP, like everybody gets a level 60 and just go nuts to check out different bugs with these spells and all that?
That'd be amazing.
That would be quite amazing, and I think it would be very beneficial, like to the development of the server, because as you say, like there would be different spells, and the class masking could be like tested out. There's like so much stuff. Like if you are building a character right from the get-go, it would be nice to see, okay, does it actually work when I'm going to 60? Like this idea I have in mind, does it actually work? Yeah. I'm not too sure if they are going to do this. I think it would be really nice.
So they haven't talked about this?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, I'm not omniscient. I'm not too sure, but I don't think like at least I don't know it right now.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, so they're progressive as well, aren't they? Am I right? So they're.
I think they are planning to go to TPC after, and then Rough Lich King. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of worried they add something that kind of ruins it. That's what I'm worried about. If they push it too far. They're like, yeah, we've added Broken Race or something, like Nagas. Yeah. You're like, oh, that's it. I'm done. Turns into like Heroes WoW.
Oh, Lord. Not the leveling road. Oh.
Anything but the leveling road.
Yeah, that's... Ugh.
But,
I mean, yeah, if you are going for more and more stuff, and if you try to like advance and get custom, get creative, then I guess there's always this risk of like just overdoing it. And I hope that the community will respond accordingly and will say, hey, that was maybe a step too far, like you were jumping the shark on that one or something like that, yeah.
I hope so. I mean, I'm advocating for a dungeon finder now, because I'm a filthy casual on the softcore route. Mainly because I just have this worry about all like the level 60s and stuff, just hanging outside dungeons all the time, killing lobies when they're just running in.
That's interesting, yeah.
With the dungeon finder, and I just get like super hyped when I think of like of a group of 5 hybrid classes like battling a fucking dungeon. Like, that'd be so sick.
Like also the dynamics that will come from this, like if some people are just going full PvE and raiding, and then there will be like other guys, if there is no dungeon finder, then you can probably bet on some guilds specializing on pretty much slaughtering those fat pigs. Like it sounded a bit harsh, but like if you get loot and you basically get looted by just killing them open PvP world, that will be interesting, like the dynamics.
I mean, they've just got rid of because previously you joined a guild when you joined, like it was just like the world chat, so they've got rid of that now, and now there's guilds. No one wants to sign my guild charter. Guild's called No Mercy.
No Mercy.
Very funny.
But yeah, no one wants to sign my charter, which is unfortunate. But I think
should have put WWE before No Mercy. That's what it should be.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Like with guilds, I did have a word with the admin, and he said, because I was saying because obviously when you're in a group, you're friends with people, aren't you? You can't kill each other. And I was saying, what about guilds? You know, what if you're in a guild with someone? You don't have to group with them, but you're still friendly to them. But apparently, it's something they're not thinking about at the moment. Which I guess you could have guild portrayals and stuff, and be like, he killed me, motherfucker.
Yeah. By the way, doesn't Awakening WoW now have kind of a competition going on with what's it called, Valoria or what?
Valoria, yes.
It's another like
Muffman
custom server, right?
Yeah, it's a classes server, that's right. But like a complete different approach. Like as you say, it's kind of similar in that way that it's very customized. But the way you obtain your skills and the way they limit your like possibility to get skills, it's very different. Like there's also no open PvP. You basically are limited to 25 spells. The talent tree had a complete rework. Like right now, you can't actually obtain talent abilities. Like it's just a very basic kind of talent tree on Valoria right now. But they as well, like it's amazing. Like the stuff they want to do, they implement every day. There's like a new update regarding some new plans they have, and it's a one-man team basically, like the developer. And I think like his work, big shout out to him. It's quite amazing. His name is Fractional, and I think he does some amazing work for the server. Yeah.
I watched your stream. He actually took like a fair bit of time to answer everyone's questions. That
really
was
nice
like,
guy.
A lot of respect to him.
Yeah, the dude's on our he's on our Discord, isn't he?
He's also there.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, I'm happy to do content for him, just to like make an overview video or whatever, like I did with Ballcraft. But they said they're not ready, so I guess I'll leave them to it until they're ready for me to have a look. I haven't even logged on, to be honest, so I'm just going to wait until they say they want people on there. But, I mean, so obviously as we put in the topic thing, the video strike thing, now this was flagged up by you, Mr. Muffin Man. So yeah, go for it. Tell the story.
Basically, I went to the main page. Sometimes there are a few patches you need to download, and they usually had this video link there on the main page of their site, and it was basically like grayed out, like clicked on it, and there was this whole content claim by Blizzard, etc. And so I went on Discord, was like, hey, Dan, your video has been taken down. Because actually, like most of the time it was his video that was linked on their site, and I like completely freaked out. I was like, fuck, this is like a game changer for the private server scene. And he checked it, was like, what? No, what are you talking about? And so yeah, I kind of spooked everyone and immediately deleted everything again. In the end, it turns out it was some sort of custom like showcase of the stat allocation system, like another custom thing they are planning to do. And I have really no idea why this exact video got taken down. I mean, there have been a few pretty interesting theories, and you might as well want to talk about them as well. But yeah, that's the story so far, and I really don't know what to make of this. It's a bit scary, but then again, maybe it's like a standard copyright strike about some music or anything like that. So we can talk about that.
I think the theory on Reddit that was going around, which I think a lot of people read, that Blizzard's next expansion might be called something Awakening.
Or Patch, I think that,
I think that makes the most sense.
It's very interesting. Like the only thing about this theory is, like, if you type WoW Awakening right now in YouTube, there are still so many videos regarding this. Like, why wouldn't they target like a more popular video? I mean, Hamsters and Mr. Game Masters, they have like, I don't know, 100 and 200,000. Right. And I think the stat allocation video had maybe like 4,000 or 5,000 in maximum.
Content claim.
I think it was something about the music, actually. Like, it's a very interesting theory, but that would mean there would be a lot of videos that would be affected by this, and not just one.
I got scared like shit because I was at work. I saw, I think it was Dan's tweet or yours. I can't remember. And when I'm at work, I can't access YouTube or anything. So I was just like, holy shit. And I checked my phone and the connection was really crappy, and I just had to go to my page and try to load the videos, and the videos wouldn't load because the connection was so crappy. And I was like, holy shit, this shit got taken down. But yeah, thankfully there was nothing. But yeah, knock on.
It's quite scary that Blizzard actually has reach into YouTube, but I mean...
Well, every company does.
You're completely right about this. Like, again, the reason would be very interesting to know, like, if the sort of review a lot of you are doing, and like if Let's Plays are some sort of promotion that can be actually targeted by such a takedown, or if that like goes under the freedom of speech or like journalism, it's like a super gray, squishy area. Like, I'm not too sure about this whole thing. It also regards, like, it's regarding your country you're in, of course, and I would really like to know why they did it on this video, and I think it was because of some music.
It has to be, because I couldn't see any other way.
Someone tweeted me something very interesting just after this happened. So there's a guy called Basic Peon. He said, so he goes, I could be wrong but not remembering correctly, but anyone can issue a DMCA claim on YouTube and claim it to be someone else. He goes, I think I remember Total Biscuit getting a takedown notice years ago by Disney, but it wasn't actually from Disney. And he said it was basically someone claiming they worked for Disney, but once he got in touch with them, they said it was never issued by them.
That's interesting.
So there's something. So maybe it's just some guy who really hates WoW Awakening. He's like, I fucking hate that stat allocation video.
Well, it has to be someone that hates WoW Awakening and hates Mr. Game Master Reviews, because if he just hates WoW Awakening, then my video would have been flagged too. But
my video never got flagged. It was just their video.
It was the official video.
To make this clear, Mr. Game Master Reviews video never got flagged.
I'm still earning like $200 a day from that.
That's not even with like the pay they're paying you for keeping it up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they pay me loads, so much money. Just, that's how I afford this hat. So I mean, so WoW Awakening open beta is something that people keep talking about all the time. So I get messages. I've turned into this like really niche WoW Awakening guy, which I didn't want to happen, but apparently it has. Which is why I haven't really done anything with them for a couple of weeks. Just trying to let it fizzle away and watch my views slowly deteriorate. The open beta, I believe, I mean, it'll be early next year at some point. Sooner rather than later, in my opinion. I think it'd be great.
I hope so, yeah. I really hope.
Imagine the carnage of the starting zone when it's world PvP. Like, it'll be like Nostaria's launch sort of thing with people everywhere and just killing each other.
Sorry.
Imagine all the skeletons.
Yeah, like especially open beta, because open beta won't be wiped, so you will have a lot of dudes just camping Elven Forest, basically, right? When people come through the gates, just some firestorms to greet them. No, that's actually not true. Oh, never mind though. Like open PvP is already in Elven Forest, so this will be possible actually. Yeah,
in the starting
so open
zone,
beta
you can kill people.
In the starting zone, yeah, this will be quite crazy.
Sick.
Yeah, like the first 5 levels should be safe, but after that it goes like completely insane.
I think season is opened.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The did you level from 1 to 60, Muffman, or did you buy it?
Yeah, I went there. I leveled all the way. There was like this really broken spec back then. Like there's another YouTuber called Live, who basically does a lot of theory crafting for the server, and he came up with this crazy spec where you basically just were able to pull like 20-30 mobs at once. Amazing. And then just kill them without any downtime. Like you had Aspect of the Viper and Holy Nova, so you healed up and you got your mana back at the same time. And you got a bunch of like reflective spells like Shield Block or Thorns, Vengeance Aura, all that stuff.
That's what I'm more excited for.
Stacked it up and it was super amazing. I think they nerfed it a bit. Like it was to a point where like some people even ganked me with like I had 30 mobs on me, and the more mobs I had the better, because then I would regen mana, more health. Well, it was pretty insane. And so basically, yeah, I leveled with this grinding kind of spec. I have the whole journey documented still, and it was quite interesting. It was a fun time, but I think I wouldn't do it again. Like it was really grindy. Like I didn't do even any quests. I just went for some pretty huge AoE areas and went for a lot of NPCs basically. Yeah,
that's cool. But
it was fun.
So you play just in your free time as well, or you just do streaming and stuff?
A lot of in the free time. Like I finished my bachelor thesis and I'm currently looking for a job. So I have some time on my hands basically, and was able to mass produce videos and really play a lot basically, which will be over pretty soon, I think, next year. But still, I will try to maybe get something daily, or like a lot of the time, like get a schedule up basically will be important.
More digest videos.
More,
definitely.
More digest.
Yes,
always,
please.
Just
always depends on the footage. Like I really have to collect a few things first, and also have to get some creative input. Like, but I'm working on it. This will be a continued series, and I appreciate all the nice and kind words. Like all the nice feedback I got so far helps out.
No worries. So anything else you want to add before we jump on to our next friend?
No, actually, thanks for having me, of course. And to all of you out there, have a great, fantastic holiday, and keep in mind that if one of your biggest concerns was in the last few weeks to not get on a private server or to be in a login queue, then you are probably a very happy person, and keep that in mind. Have a very happy holiday, and yeah, until next time. And again, thanks for having me. Bye, guys.